In this video, we will see about variable data type input and output. Okay, so if you have not seen my previous video, so it is the previous video. Uh, okay, so please watch that video. The videos is on like how to set up C or C++ on your MacBook. Okay, now this will be a series of C. Okay, C programming. So after installing, if you have installed VS Code and you have set up GCC successfully on your Mac, so you need to come to this. You might see this kind of interface in your VS Code. Okay, so what you need to do is you need to pen file. Okay, and suppose let's say um, a document. Okay, you have to create one folder. So let's say C practice or C. Okay, C practice. C practice. Okay, you have to open this after clicking, after opening this. Sorry, after creating this folder, you have to open this, and you will get this kind of interface. And to on the left column, you need to click on this new file button. Click there and name any uh, file. Let's say hello hello.c. Okay, because we'll be uh, we'll be learning C programming. So after naming any file name, you need to add this .c extension. That means it is telling that compiler or system that it is a C file. So enter. Okay, enter. So how your C will run is you need to just ignore this. So the fast boilerplate code for C will be mm, has include has include, and under this bracket you will need to add stdio.h. So this is a preprocessor directive. Okay, this code is a preprocessor directive. If you have not understood uh, if you have not understood this code, no problem. With time you will get you will get experience on this C, and as we move further you will get understood. Okay, so after typing this code has include stdio, then on the main, now you need to write a main code. Int main return 0. So this is the boilerplate code for C programming. And after uh, okay, after writing this code, you come to this one and click on the run code, and on terminal you will see this kind of uh, code. You can even to remove all this code, you can type clear. Sorry, CLER. Okay, everything will be gone. So now how to, so in the terminal you need to know this. You need to type two code. Okay, so then only you can run your C program and check whether your C program is running properly or not. So in the terminal you need to write, okay, uh, gcc gcc. After typing gcc, you need to name your type your file name. Suppose if your file name is hello.c, you need to type hello.c. Okay, hello.c. Okay, that means if we are not getting any error, okay, if you are not getting error, that means our gcc is running properly. And after typing the gcc hello.c, you need to add one more code dot slash a dot out. Okay, so that means it is not showing any error, means our code is running properly. So this is the boilerplate code of C programming. So include uh, has include stdio means standard input output header. Okay, standard input output header. This is the preprocessor directive, and this is the main function. So at, uh, while running C function, we need to add this kind of code. Okay, now let's try if our codes run or not. So let's type printf hello. Okay, so we have run a small code. So let's test whether our code will run or not. For that you need to come to here and type the same code, gcc he hello.c dot slash a dot out. Our oh sorry, before it is not showing the hello in terminal. So before running this program, you need to make sure that why. So will I think in the above, beside hello.c, you are seeing this white color, white button, white mark. So that means our program has not been saved. We need to save this. I need to save in command s. Okay, after typing command s, so this white button has gone, white line has gone. Okay. Now white point has gone. So after, now come here and type the same thing, the same code. Or you can instead of typing the code again and again, that you can uh, click on the upper button on your keyboard. If in your keyboard you will have a upper button. Okay, so in this way you can do. So huh, gcc dot c and dot out. So see our, so this our code is has run properly. Is okay, our code is running properly. So if, so let's see on this line what I have written, printf hello slash n. Okay, so that means for to print some statement or some line, we we have to use this, we have to use this uh, function printf. Okay, in the printf and double quotation since hello, so this is a string. So we need to keep it under double bracket and backslash n. So backslash n means the program will uh, that means it will, the program will go to the next step. If we remove this backslash and save this and try to run. Okay, so it will give me this kind of line hello. So uh, to make it to make it visually looks good, so I need to uh, add an extra line to this. So that's why I have added this backslash n slash set. Okay, so this is how a simple code is run on C. So we'll complete it. Hello world. See, so our program has run successfully. Okay, so let's start the session and we'll see variable data type input output in this video. So variable, okay, so variable is the name. So what is variable is a name of a memory located that store data. For example, a and b. Okay, okay. Let's see. So let's say variable. So variable can be like, uh, before adding variable, we need to name some it data type. So let's say name. Suppose someone's name is uh, Rahul. Suppose someone's, so variable will be kind of int a. Int a is equal to 6, int b is equal to 5. So this a and b is a variable, okay, that store certain value, and this variable is an int type variable, integer. Okay, int means integer. Okay, so variable can be on string or character. Okay, so for that you need to add car. Car, mm, x can be a. So this x can be a variable of character. Okay, a. And also car y is, so let's say b. Okay, so okay, so this kind of variable, this is variable. So to print this, uh, what we will do is we need to print. We will use print, and before that star, oh sorry, percentage I, percentage I, we will use backslash a. Okay, so let's print a, save and run. See, we are we have print, we have print 6 successfully. So that was okay. So we have print. So now to print this, to print this type of data type, what you need to do is you need to call printf, and and you need, and before adding this uh, a variable, you need to enter it, like what type of data it is, data type it is. So was int is an integer. Since it is a is integer, so you need to add I and backslash n, so that to add some extra space. Suppose, okay, and let's print some other printf percentage, percentage I, b, and save. This is okay, it is running successfully. Okay, let's say if you want to print this character data type, so what you need to do is, let's remove this. Okay, mm, so instead of I, if this is character, you need to type c, and variable name x. Just save, and okay, so we are able to, if you have seen that it is printing a successfully. And same for y, percentage c and y. Just save and run. we are seeing that A and B are printed successfully. So this is a type of data type. So we need to know before using this variable, you need to know some rules of variable. Like variable are case sensitive. Okay, case sensitive. So that means uh, for in this variable you can't add like bef- if you want to create this variable you can't add something like number, so it will give error. See, it will give error. You can use capital letter or small letter, okay, but you can't use number at the beginning. You can use number at end. So let's say x1, so it is not giving any error. Okay, it's not throwing any error. That means it is, you can add number at end, but not in the beginning. Also, if you are let's say mm, you can't, if you want for int, say let's say I show you case sensitive means suppose you are naming something. Okay, int, let's say int number 1 is equal to 6, so it will throw an error. Okay, it will throw an error to uh, to you know to so a compiler or the system will take these two as separate. Okay, so you need to join these two um, this you need to join these two. Suppose sorry, num first. Okay, if you are adding this, if you're assigning this type of variable, so the system will throw an error. So instead what you need to do is you need to join this two and make it a single. So how will you do? So anything like you need to add underscore, so it will not throw any error. Let's say printf percentage I, no, first save it, run. See, now it is running properly. So yeah, this is what case sensitive means. So first character is alphabet or okay. So you can so this is what is saying, you can in the first character is alphabet or underscore. Okay, the um, character must be uh, alphabet. There must be an alphabet, no integer, no number. Okay, you can add number at the end but not in the beginning. Also you can use underscore at the at the beginning. It will not give you any error. So if you run this, see, it is running properly. Okay, so the next is no comma or blank space. So I have told you the same thing, there must not be any comma or blank. Okay, so to um, make it a single, you can use this underscore and no other symbol other than other than underscore. Okay, you don't have to, like, you can't use uh, and it will give an error. Okay? This is what about variable. So the next is data type by consonant. I have already told you about the integer. Okay, integer, real number and character. So data type, so I will tell you about the data type. So if you want to assign a variable to a number like integer, let's say 1 comma 5 comma 3 2 comma 6. Okay, you need to, this will be under in data type int. So first int a or int b or int c. Okay, if you uh, decimal, if you want to assign number to a decimal number, so let's say 1.5, 2.6, sorry, 2.6, 2.8. So this will be under, under float data type. So like float a, float float b, float c. This will be under float. Or uh, one we, or we have other double. Okay, so if you want to assign to a character, okay, if you want to assign to a character like mm, character like uh, a, b, c, d. So this will be under character. The car a, suppose car x. Okay, like car x is equal to a, car x is equal to a. So this kind of thing, like car x, car y. So we'll try to use this. So let's say we have already seen about this. Okay, I will tell you. So let's say for integer data type, integer data type, int x is equal to 5, int y is equal to 7. This is how you can assign to an integer variable. Okay, this is how you need to assign. So let's say float. So okay, decimal number. Okay, you can use float a is equal to 1.5, float b is equal to 7.8. And remember, after after assigning a number, you need to add this semicolon, or else the system will throw an error. Okay, remember this. Float. This is how. So now let's say for car car um, car w. Okay, car cr. So car new. Let's say x. Car x is equal to a. Okay, and car um, new is equal to b. So this is how you need to assign variable to a data, different types of data type. So we have seen how to assign data type to int, float, char. So let's print this whether our uh, program is running properly or not. So to print this, print double comma percentage. So let's say if you want to uh, print a data type of integer, so you need to add percentage I, or you can use percentage I or percentage D. So depending on your what you want to use, you can use this I. Okay, let's say for here we will use I, integer I. Okay, and backslash, and where is our, what was our variable? X. Our variable was X. Okay, and same for Y. Print percentage I, and Y. Okay, so we will save it, and you can even in thermal you can even clear this all this line by typing clear button, clear code, clear line, clear, clear code, sorry. Now, okay, so we have saved this and let's run our code. Okay. Oh, sorry, it is only running for what is it? Oh, we have not used this backslash n. Save and run. Okay, it is running properly. Let's say same for float. Printf percentage. So for printing float data type, so similarly we have for printing integer we have used percentage I. For printing float data type we will use percentage f backslash n. So when what was our variable a and b. Okay, a. Same for print percentage f, percentage f b. And save it and run. Okay, so we have, so you have seen now at the beginning it is printing integer data type, integer, and on the bottom so decimal has printed, so that means it is running properly. So now what, now let's look for character tag. So same thing for character, for printing character we use printing printf percentage c, percentage c, and x, printf percentage c new. Let's run this. Okay, so our data type is are running properly. The top it is 5 and 6 are integer, and 1.5 7.9 said decimal data type. B and C is a character. So this is how you have to print to this kind different kinds of data type. So the next is keyword in C. You need to reverse order a specific meaning. There are in C programming you can't. So you have to make sure that while assigning variable, you don't you have to be very precise, and there are some certain uh, keyword that are specifically for C. So you don't have to use, and you can't use this data type. Sorry, you can't use this keyword as a variable like auto, double, in, struct, break, else. So this kind of keyword you can't use as a variable. Okay, and it's a program. This is how a simple program we have already seen that you need to hash include stdio.h. Okay, stdio means standard input output header. So it's a pre-processor directive, and return 0 if we don't, if we exclude this line also our program will work, will run properly. And yeah, you can even comment your code. Suppose let's see, I like at the top of my code I have added this two line. That means the code, the compiler will not uh, run this line. Okay, so this is used for commenting. This is how you can use uh, to comment, like it's a human readable line, so it will exclude uh, to to compiler. So this double slash is used for commenting a single line. So if you want to uh, comment a huge line of code, you need to add slash star. Okay, so anything that is under this slash star, so it will act as a comment. See, so it is showing a green line, that means it is under comment. So the compiler won't run this code. We save and try to run in the terminal, so it is not printing anything. That means yeah, this is how commenting works. And if we remove, okay, so if you remove this and save it, and it is running properly. So this is how commenting is used. So yeah, you can try by yourself, like printing hello could be 8 is value 5. So this is how you can uh, you can play with printf function. So one we have one more thing is input example. Suppose scanf. Okay, uh, what this is, how this scan method is used. Suppose printf. So we have seen printf and scanf. So scanf is used to get an input from user. Suppose you need to suppose you want to add a number, okay, from user. How will you use? So we can use by scanf. Okay, scanf function. And you need to assign what type of data it is. Suppose it's a integer, so you need to add percentage d or percentage I, and and the variable. Okay, so we'll go to the code and we'll see how we can use it. So let's say I've added and enter number. Okay, enter number. And how this scan is used, how to ask input from user, you can use this scanf function. Scanf, sorry, before that you need to assign this input. Okay, int x. You need to, okay, this sorry, this is not assign, this is a declare. You need to declare this variable. Okay, we have not now at this point this variable doesn't have any data. Okay, so we are just declaring it int x, and we need to ask input from user also, and that input will be a value of x. So how will you do? Wait a minute. Oh, sorry for the inconvenience. Yeah, how will you do is you need to scan f percentage I, okay, percentage I, comma, and x. So this is how you are getting a value from user. Okay, you scanf, you need to, for that you need to add the scanf, and and you need to add what type of data it is, integer, and where you want to store it. You want to store in x, and means this is address, okay, and that means address of x. So this is how you can, you will ask, you ask the input of, ask and store the input of, input from user. So, and that's print. So we use the value of x, value of x is percentage I, x, return. And so, okay, so at first what this code will do is, so let's, after running this code, we are able to see that it asking me enter number. So let's say the number is 5, enter. The value of x is 5. See, so if you are not understood this one, we'll make it simple, and run, and clear. Okay, I think you have not understood this line, so I will make it simple. I will remove it. Okay, I will remove it and print percentage I, percentage I x. So run the code, enter number. So number is 78. Okay, so it is printing 70. So what this code, so what has happened in this code is, we have just declare an integer, okay, to a variable x, okay, to variable x. Now we are just printing this line, printf enter number. We have printed number, and after printing this line, we have added a value 78. So now this 78 will be stored in this x. This 78 is an integer, will be stored in this x. It is already stored. So now printing, now we are printing this number, integer x. Okay, this is what, to make it beautifully. So the number is, and save it, that number. So the number, so let's say 90. The number is 90. See, how this line is working for. So this is how scanf works to uh, get input from user. The next is hello C compiler in C. How, so how okay, the compiler runs input file. So if you are using Windows, you can use this a.x, mac, or a.out. So since we are using this Linux, oh sorry, we are using Mac. So in Mac, you ask or run code by .out. So we are using the a.out now. This is how it works. Okay, so that's it for today, and we have seen so many, we have come to we have seen so many concepts of C program. This was just a beginner level. Okay, in the next video we'll try to solve some problems. So that's it for today. Thank you.